unless you don't want to know and you're so addicted to this love bombing feeling that you're just fine being with a narcissist. And then in which case, who should you really be blaming?
How many ladies at the table have been love bombed before?
Oh,
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
How many of you have that? You never been love bombed?
No, I haven't.
You've been, okay, so
yeah.
So everyone, every last one of you have been love bombed. Okay, now of all of you, how many of you got off on it? You liked?
I hate that.
Oh, dude,
You
me.
liked
not love
at
bombing.
the time.
He was so freaking good
how
with
did
his
you enjoy
words.
it?
It's everything you want to hear, right?
Only when
How
I
do you
want
not
it.
get off on it?
Hang here just a second. How old are you?
I'm 27.
26.
31.
Oh, we're doing this.
28.
33 on Monday.
29.
What?
29.
29?
Am I the
30.
youngest
30?
one?
I'm 30 years old.
30 what?
34.
28.
I'm the
28,
youngest
okay.
You
so-
are the youngest one.
I am 76 years old.
Lady,
Okay,
teach me
now the
something
reason
tonight,
I'm asking is because there's a popular opinion by Dr. Jordan Peterson who seems to think that the older women get, the less likely they will be love bombed and believe that bullshit, right?
Okay.
And that they'll
Experience.
and they're so
Experience.
smart. They're so
Guys.
smart that they'll
Experience.
never allow it or they'll never enjoy it ever again.
Experience.
And all I've got to say to you, Mr. Peterson, is 2 words: Tinder swindler.
Hold on. Hold on.
Tinder
Would
swindler.
never ever let a man Tinder swindler.
Every woman in
I ain't
Tinder
that
swindler
rich.
was at least the youngest was 29 and the oldest was something like 38 or almost 40 or something like that. It's not an age thing.
No.
It's the fact that you want you. They're
Hold on.
telling you
Here's
what
the-
you
I think
want.
Right,
The fact that they're so good at what they're
down
saying.
to manipulation, but you don't actually know that you're being manipulated.
No, because the
Right.
words they use and the way they speak, it's so.
I don't know.
That's why I said narcissists are master
seems
manipulators. Just prove my
it's
point.
not
Sometimes
fun.
they
Oh my
don't
gosh.
even know that they're narcissists.
They don't even know that
Oh,
they're talking. They don't even know they
They
control
don't
my
even
whole
know.
life.
I
They
think the
think they're
women
not.
had a choice, and I think that they really wanted to be. Because imagine this: you're texting with this guy.
We want
he's like-
control.
and then you meet him, and he's like super short, and you're like,
Ew.
I guess I'll just him anyway because he's the one. But like,
No.
it's like I feel like she
No.
was lonely,
No.
and she
No.
fell into it because you know why? She was a good victim. She was a good target.
Okay, so
Not everybody is.
here's the psychology behind
Wait,
this.
who fucked him anyway? Anybody? On Tinder, you fucked him
Fucked
anyway?
along-
No? Dang
never
it.
had a dating app.
So many guys, I would have been so excited.
Yeah. I've actually never
He was so
been on
short,
Tinder.
but I fucked him
I've been on
anyway.
Tinder league.
So-
Really, all that.
All right, so,
I like
so,
short kings.
so here's a
And I don't mind
psychology
a short
behind it.
king.
I halfway agree with your therapist or
I
whoever
like
told you
I
this.
do.
So seduction doesn't happen unless you have a willing participant in the seduction. Okay, so and the Tinder swindler, the only reason he was able to do what he did is because the women he swindled wanted to be swindled. They
Right.
wanted to be seduced. They wanted to be part
Absolutely.
of that narrative. Like, oh, I'm a Mossad agent, or you know,
My enemies are after me.
I'm the son of a diamond
My
merchant and
God,
stuff like
he's
just
rich, he
yeah.
wants me.
Dude, I would
Well,
find
no,
that
to the
so
point where the
hard.
first lady, the first girl on that documentary, she was in like 32 or 33 years old when she started, right? She's older now. But she meets the guy on Tinder, and literally within 45 minutes of meeting this guy, she is on his private jet going to Belarus or
Exactly.
Bucharest or
You're
something like
swindled.
that
You're
with the
swindled.
baby mama,
You're
believes
swindled.
every bit, and all of her girlfriends. They didn't say, "Don't do it. You're going to be sold
You're
into
on a
white
private
slavery in
jet.
Dubai."
Why
They're not
would you
saying
not
that.
do
They're
that?
like, "Your
So
ship
was
has
she
finally
really
come in.
swindled,
I can't
though?
believe it. I'm so
was
happy
swindled.
for
They
you."
were
enablers.
Swindled her.
And
Nobody
again,
said
that
logic.
goes back to
But she
feels
should have stopped there.
before reels. The reels
okay,
were
so-
there's no man, there's no uncle, there's no brother, there's no father, there's no
Oh,
stepson.
There's no way
hold
I'm
on, wait,
ever
time out,
sending
time
my
out.
Do
money
it.
ever.
Time out.
You'll be killed. No one is saying
Some of you guys have been friends with me for a while. What do you think would have happened? You know me well enough. You know, I'm a former counterintelligence guy in the U.S. military. Had I been the friend of any one of those girls, and they came to me and say, "Yeah, I'm going on this plane to do X, Y, Z," what would have happened, Rita? What would have happened?
You'd say, share your location.
I would have said anything, Rita. I would have looked up the goddamn tail flash of the goddamn airplane, Rita. I would have. Why is it? Why is it we can't?
Like fucking like.
Why is it we can't just?
You would have said, "Hell no, just come on."
I would have said. I would have said, hell no, nothing. I would have said, hey, ladies, an uncle, a cousin, a dad, your dad, whatever,
best
a
friend,
guy that just comes in there and just like, hey, just to let you know, I'm not going to tell you, do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Michael, not every guy even knows what a tail.
And
A tail flash is.
and
No,
not
but my
everyone
point is,
knows that.
all the
There's no
things
way.
this dude said were verifiable in 2 seconds. You didn't want to hear it. If any one of these, I'm just use myself as an example because I'm pretty fastidious. If any one of these ladies had come to me and been like, hey, I'm about to go on this thing and I'm taking this risk, I'm like, okay, cool. Give me about 5 minutes. And I looked it up. I was like, this is a lie. 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 And by the way, pay $5.95 and do the background check on them. You'll find out some more in like 10 seconds. But you don't want to hear it because you're being sold some bullshit. And
no,
so, ladies,
at least you care, though.
but ladies, but here's the thing: like, I'm not special. I'm not a private investigator. I'm just telling you guys, like, there should be at least 1 or 2 or 3 dudes in your life that don't want to put their dick in you. That just like you can come up to them.
Are looking out.
I agree.
They all want to put their dick in us. They all want to put their dick in us. It's so hard. They all want to put their dick in us.
But there's nothing wrong with having guy friends.
How many of the ladies on the table? How many ladies at the table have a brother? A biological brother.
Bro, you all have brothers. Like, seriously, like, you're sitting there with the narcissist. You could have just asked him.
My brother's 4.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, raise them well.
We don't know
Yes.
yet.
Would
Nah,
your
I
brother
don't
do
think
that? Would your brother step in and go, what the f*** are you
100%
thinking?
yes. 100% yes.
No. Again, I wouldn't even like if Rita come to me and she said, "Hey, I'm going to go do yada 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 with this dude." I wouldn't tell you to not go.
Yeah.
I would have just told you, "Hey, just so you know, here's Social Blade. All of his followers are fake. Okay, here's his took 2 seconds right here. All the companies he said he's in bankruptcy. Okay,
I don't know, Michael. I think he's the one.
I think he's the one. But it wouldn't have taken me any time to find it.
Have I not been out with you and been like, hey, what do you think about this?
Yes, for sure.
And I always ask.
For sure, but that's the thing. Like, well, ladies, just have one. Like, if you, unless you don't want to know, and you're so addicted to this love bombing feeling that you're just fine being with a narcissist, and then in which case, who should you really be blaming?
Yourself.
Or you could just stay single and everybody.
There we go.
I have a question now.
Checkmate. We're playing checkers. She's playing chess.
Nobody is safe.
But wait, but being single though, like until you're 40 though,
unsafe.
do you think you're gonna feel the same way in 10 years that you do now about
I
staying
think that
single?
all that matters is how I feel right now.
There it is. And there it is.
In the moment, girly.
See, let's be ourselves now.
And we have reached the final boss.
You cannot. Ain't nobody got time for
But like honestly, yeah, like whatever's making you happy right now, like should make you happy in the future because you're manifesting it.
And eventually, I will receive what I receive when I receive it and how I receive it. And so therefore, right now I'm having fun, and in the future I will have fun. And in my whole fucking life, I will always have fun. And what I receive, I will receive. Whether that's me being married, whether that's me being in a relationship, whether that's me being in a hoe. Whatever the fuck I want, I will receive.
She's not.
I couldn't write Carly if I tried. Like, I couldn't write Carly in a book. I couldn't imagine Carly. Like, she's just exactly. She's just exactly.
For 4 years. She's not even here.
Just perfect.
She's not even here.
Just exactly. She's the final boss.
Whatever happens, happens.
Tell these
I
bitches
love
to
all
go
of it.
to hell.
So you think we should start a podcast?
She is literally like the fuel for the passport, bro. Like, they're literally a picture of Carly on the side of their suitcase as they get on Avianca Airlines direct to Bogota, Colombia. There's a picture of
screen cap
of Carly.
Put it on the
As it should
refrigerator.
be,
I'm
because
out.
why wouldn't it be?
Your inspiration. That's what you're
Carly, you somehow you're going to go viral. Somehow we're going to end up on like Matt Walsh because of this.
I can't
You're
believe it.
welcome.